Welcome to Gimmickast, where we only play Sepithot.
Sephiroth.
No, Sephiroth. Oh, that's wrong too. Who cares? His name is
Yeah,
Sepithot now.
oh, thought. But he's not a thought because he's not a chick.
Well, he no, he's Sepithot now.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about Smash later.
Smash later. Yu-Gi-Oh
Let's start
now.
with, yeah, we'll start with the amazement stuff because that's chronologically correct.
Oh, well, okay, then we'll talk about the amazement
Yeah,
stuff.
also, this is the one you want to talk about the most anyway, so gonna get most of that stuff out of the way.
Okay, alright, oh god, alright, so, the amazement stuff, I actually like a lot. On paper! We'll get
On
to
paper, it's
we'll get to
great.
my problem when we get there. So let's talk about Amazement and its amazing card design. It totally ripped off from Pale Moon.
I mean, Pale Moon ripped it out off other card games, but we won't get into that.
Ah, yes, Force of Will, obviously.
Yeah,
I was making a
you
joke.
know
Who plays
exactly
Force
where
of
I was
Will?
going with that.
Oh no no
You know exactly where I was going with that.
no!
That's
I thought
great.
I thought the joke was no one plays Force of Will.
No, it's still alive and kicking, surprisingly.
Really? No one plays it.
Not here in Australia, sure.
Oh it's
But
like
like
so it's
it's a
like
big.
Washni.
It's like Vice Swords. It's really big in the country of its origin.
Whoops. Yeah, my SWAT is bigger than yours. Anyway.
That's good. I like that. Anyway, starting off with
I see
the
your
first
SWAT is so
monster,
big.
uh,
Oh, sorry.
Amazement Administrator. How the fuck do you say his name?
Ah, Avicino.
Arfacino. He's a level 7
Avicino,
Dark
yeah.
Psychic Effect monster with 2,600 attack and 2,200 effect. You can only use the first two of its effects once per turn. If a trap activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. Altergeist Synergy, maybe. Also, second effect is if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can target one of those monsters, equip it with the one attraction trap from your deck. I don't know how to say it properly. I'm just going to call it attraction trap.
Yeah, it's attraction.
Okay, cool. And then its third ability, once per turn. This is a soft once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish any number of attraction traps from your graveyard and target that many cards your opponent controls and destroy them.
Yeah. So this is
It's
a
good.
good monster, but I fail to call it the boss monster of the archetype.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's the main playmaker, but I don't see it sitting on the field.
Yeah, again, this
Like,
is a control deck using traps, but I don't think it has a beefy enough body or good enough effect to justify being boss monster material.
yeah. Especially, I mean, it's good, and the thing is, it's splashable. You can play it in Altergeist as a one-off
Hmm.
or two-off, and then because it's one attraction traps from deck, so anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the reason of it, I guess.
Yeah. Next one is Amazement Ambassador Bufo. So this is
Well,
a level 3 Earth Beast effect monster. They're all unique in their typing
type and
and
attribute
attributes. So yes, you
and
can
level,
play. There can only be one in this deck.
and you can get around Gozen match. So
Could you?
yeah, because they're all different levels.
No, goes in affects attribute.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other one.
Rivalry affects type, and you can only control one of them.
Yes. Anyway, moving on. The point is, it gets around that stuff.
No,
It's
no, no.
fine.
There can only be one. Lets you have one of each attribute and type.
Yes.
While Gozen and Rivalry locks you into exactly one. You can't have one of each. You're only allowed to have one of the
The
entire
point
type.
is, it gets around some of this shit. Moving
Okay,
on.
sure. Alright, so this one shares the same kind of quick effect with its other normal summon targets. But this one, when it's normal summon, not special summon, so you can eat shit, you can target one attraction trap in your graveyard and one face up monster your opponent controls. Equip the target on the field to the target in the graveyard.
Did I hear foolish barrel of goods?
Sure, why not?
You can foolish barrel any of the traps. and then just go, yep, equip.
Yeah, and then it has the quick effect of you can target one of your attraction traps, equip to a monster, equip it to an amazement monster you control, or a face-up monster your opponent controls.
So switching targets is always a fun ability.
And that's during either player's turn as well. That's
Yeah, but you can
good!
only use it. Yeah.
There's still a problem, and we'll get to it. So, Amazement Attendant Comica is next. It's a level 4 light machine. I remember showing this to someone and going, how is that a fucking machine? How is that a machine? I shouldn't be using my bad language.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some card lore here we don't know.
You ask me, it's just an android. Who cares? Moving on. So this one has the normal summon effect of you can set one attraction trap directly from your deck to your spell trap zone. So
Really
it's a
freaks
much
that.
better Lilith.
Yeah. And then it shares the same quick effect as Bufo.
And that's the end of the monsters. So immediately, the first problem I have with this archetype is the fact there's only 2 normal summonable monsters, and
they have to be normal summoned.
yeah. But yet again, only 2 of the 3 monsters currently in this set shares the quick effect target changing.
Which means you need to play them if you want to use that ability.
Exactly. There's also a spell card that lets you bounce them back. We'll get to it later, but I think the problem there is the fact there isn't enough monsters to justify it. So I want.
I mean, considering this fact is coming in a main set by the looks of it, it's likely that
I'm hoping
it's gonna get support. It's
yeah,
gonna get support in the
it's
next
gonna be
set,
the Vendread of this set, I think. I said
Maybe.
they're not gonna make it TCG exclusive.
No, but also like considering that the deck builders pack has been revealed, like, and you know how what they do with the deck builders pack is they always add new support in main sets anyway. I just see them dumping a bunch of new support for random archetypes they've made.
Yeah.
in
I
this
hopefully
upcoming
this
set.
won't be like something like Shinnabirds or
No.
Phantasm Spirals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who remembers Shinnabirds? I do.
I do as well.
If
It
you
was
play
a fun idea,
Shinnabirds,
but
you're
it had
cock.
it was a fun idea, but at the same time, it was like,
Yep.
eh.
So let's talk about the second best card in this deck. It's the Quick Play Amazing Time Ticket. And I love this card design because it immediately speaks what the archetype can do. So it's a quick
Yes.
effect spell, and you can pay 800 life points. Apply this effect based on whose turn it is. If it's yours, you can add 1 amazement card from your deck to your hand. If it's your
So we have
opponent,
a search shot, which is amazing.
yeah, but if it's your opponent's, you can set 1 attraction trap directly from your deck to that spell and trap zone. It can be activated this turn.
Activated.
So
Which
it's
means
like,
if
yeah.
Which means if you double draw into this thing, that's a good thing.
Yeah, a big gimmick of this archetype is the fact that you can just kind of its whole entire focus is on the fact on kind of just who you want to be in control. Like, is it your opponent's monsters or is it you? Is it going to be your opponent's turn? Yeah, I like that idea. You're playing around your opponent as well as yourself.
Yeah, which is sort of what Perform Powers tried to do in like early on in their card design with the whole like show focus, but this does it much better.
Yeah.
Like interacting with the opponent and all that and doing funny little combos. But this does it much better.
Yeah, because it's
like
an amusement park, not a
Exactly.
circus of degenerates. I have learned one thing from Black Butler, and it's that all circus are actually just schemes to kidnap children for people who want to look like dolls.
Pretty much.
And also probably summon the devil. Anyway.
That too. Moving on to the next quick play spell, Amazement Special Show. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets an amazement monster you control, target one of those amazement monsters you control, return it to hand. If you do, special summon one amazement monster from your hand.
Okay, so
this
things I want to talk about is first things first. This has probably the archetype has amazing card art, but I like the card art of this card the most specifically. But it has the worst effect.
Yeah, especially since this deck relies on normal summoning for its main lineup outside of the boss monster quotation marks. Um, and even then, he has his own effect that special summons himself. You will never need this.
This is only good if you want to do effect dodging, not. Yeah.
And even then, it's target.
Yeah. So let's talk about the field spell, because first I want to talk about how good the effect is for this archetype, and then I want to talk about the actual card art. So, Amazement Precious Park. You can activate one attraction trap card during the main phase. The turn it is set. Very good. It's a good get around the trap card thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then during the end phase, you can send one of your attraction traps equipped to a monster to the graveyard, then target one of your attraction traps with a different name that is banished or in your graveyard, set it in your spell or trap zone. So Trap Trick doesn't really cripple the deck in this, which is good.
No. But also, here's another fun thing about this field spell. The only thing you need to know, though, this is a hard once per turn.
Yes.
But that is not a huge drawback, especially since the effect is so powerful. Yes, it only works on attraction traps, but we'll get into the lineup of attraction traps and why this is actually a good thing.
Yeah. Another thing I want to get into is the card art, because the card art
It's a map.
is a map of the park, and I can already see some of the locations of the cards are going to have here, but there's some that aren't cards yet, so I'm very curious to see where they're going to come from. So we'll go back to this later to see what can potentially come, because we want to go through all the traps now, and I'll start pointing out what's my problem with this archetype.
Yep.
So let's start with Amazement
Moving
Family
on to
Face.
Yep. It's a normal trap card. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn, so huge hard ones per turn. Target one monster your opponent controls equipped with your attraction traps. So mirror matches aren't going to affect this ability. Equip this card to that target. And then second, take control of the equipped monster. While the equipped monster gains 500 attack, it cannot not activate its effects. Also, it is treated as an amazement monster. This is the main card you wanted to use with that bounce quick effect from before.
Yeah, that's still pointless.
It's pointless.
Not this quick play spell, not this. This is quite useful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But like, this is what they wanted you to use it with. Like, this is like, not only it treats it as an amazement monster, they want you to bounce your opponent's monster to special something at your own things. That's what they wanted. But
Yeah.
you know, didn't quite work out that way.
So let's talk about Amazement Attraction Cyclone Coaster, which is actually a Netherfist reference. Because you can see the coaster is actually the Netherfist Phoenix.
Yep, and it's got the flames of the Netherfist.
Another cool thing is they make sure the effects that the effects of that card that they're referencing often kind of reflects it. So with this one, it's depending on who controls the equipped monster. If you control it, it can target one spell or trap your opponent controls, send it and this card to the graveyard. Not destroy, send, really strong.
Mm-hmm.
And then if your opponent controls it, you can add one amazement monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send this card to the graveyard.
Yes.
Okay, you want to hear the first problem with this archetype?
At all targets.
No, all the traps aren't quick effects.
Oh, you're right.
You can't activate their effects during your opponent's turn.
Oh, no, you can't. I think trap cards ignore that rule.
Because I tested them and it wouldn't let me activate their effects in response.
Yeah, but that's on the simulator. It might be different. I'm gonna look up the Konami rulings for this.
Okay, you do that. But if you try and play this on a simulator, it's not going to work. I'm very sorry. And if you plan to play this in real life, well, we're going to have to check with rulings. But hopefully they will work in real life. Because as soon as I found out that was a thing, I just kind of just went, oh, I don't want to play this archetype anymore.
Because I'm pretty... Amazement. I'm not finding anything at the moment. I'm not finding anything at the moment. So we're going to have to wait on that. Because I'm pretty sure trap cards can still activate their effects because they're technically It's the same with continuous traps.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
can still activate those during your opponent's turn
What about
as well.
this? Are you still in the Project Ignis Discord?
Hang on. I'm looking up something quickly.
Because we
So I
could
know it's
ask rulings on about the traps.
yeah, I'm just gonna look up the trap, like just the standard rules for trap cards quickly. Um, and you can activate them during either player's turn as long as it wasn't set that time. Certain normal traps behave like equipped cards, but they still consider it as a normal trap. Um,
So yeah, while he goes through that, we'll talk about Amaze Attraction Wonder Wheel, which is a reference to Ojamas of all things.
yeah,
Because
it is.
it's based in Ojama. Who wants to visit Ojama Land? The
Uh,
worst part is they actually got those weird creatures from Ojama Land here too. You can see that weird snake, rabbit, pig thing here.
hmm.
I wonder if Ojama Lime's there as a groundskeeper. Anyway, target one amazement monster you control. Yeah, they all have the same equip effect. So with this one, if you control the monster during the main phase, you can turn one card from your hand to the bottom deck and draw one card. So this is your draw power card. And then your opponent controls it. Swap the quit monster's attack defense onto the end of this turn.
Yep.
I think this is a free off mainly just for that draw cycle effect. Of course, Cycling Coaster is also a free off. A lot of these traps are actually surprisingly free offs. I would only consider one of them to be a side deck. Uh, you still looking into those rulings?
I couldn't find anything, so I'm sending a message now.
Oh yeah, I see you diving. Cool.
I was wondering if you.
Yeah, while he does that, the next one is Amaze Attraction Majestic Menage. And this is actually a reference to Six Sams. Because they turn Six Sams into a carousel.
Yeah.
A lot of these rides are actually surprisingly tame so far.
Yes, they are.
So, like, you got a coaster, that's about the most exciting one, and then I would say there's, like, this thing here, yeah.
Hmm.
So anyway, with Majestic Menage, if you control the monster, the crit monster gains fire and attack, and if it was destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. Or if your opponent controls it, the crit monster loses 500 attack for each of your attraction traps equipped to a monster.
Yep.
It's a free off mainly because of that second effect. This is your out to massive beat sticks.
Pretty much.
Until you get lightning and it still gets 5k. Because that max, it will be losing 2,500 if you throw out all your zones of traps.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Yeah, and the next one is the situational one that I say is side deck. Amazement, Attraction, Rapid Racing, and this is actually FAs. Like you got the GT in the back. I don't know what this purple one, and then you got
Sonic something. Sonic Meister in front.
Yeah, Sonic Meister. Sorry. I try to do the Sonic thing. So if you control it,
faster, Sonic, faster.
Yeah, so anyway, if you control it, you can target one card in either graveyard. Change the quit monster's battle position if you do shuffle that target into the deck. So that's your out to guess graveyard place.
Yeah.
And then, if you control it, Oh no, your opponent controls it. Increase the crit monster's level by 1 if you do change its battle position. So this is your play around XYZs and synchro focus decks. Maybe even rituals. Oh no, rituals won't care.
No, they won't.
Unless it's one of those old ass ritual decks where the ritual spells specifically say you need to reach this level. So anyway, the next one is Amaze Attraction Horror House. So you again same effect. If you control the monster is equipped to, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end turn. So this is your monster negator. Or if your opponent controls it, change the equipped monster to face down defense position. So this is your out to links, and maybe even synchros, and XYZs.
All of the above.
All of the above except fusions, because fusions are quite clearly superior.
Hang on, I'm just gonna give an example. They asked for an example.
Because he's stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, while he's still looking into that, because we want to make sure you're all informed. So if you look at the trap card, you can.
Do I write this in?
I don't know.
Because the upside down A, how the fuck do I write this in?
Just write it as Amazement Attraction. Amaze Attraction.
Oh yeah, they've.
They will know what you're talking about. You don't need just say Amaze Attraction. They can look it up themselves. So anyway, what I could, as far as I can tell, apart from this one they crossed out, or unless that's part of the design, we still got the centerpiece that we need to explore of the map. There looks like there's a Murphy area that they haven't done a card art yet. I don't know if there's something being covered up by the Yu-Gi-Oh! JP watermark down here. There looks like there might be a Midogchi Cup ride coming at some point. And there might also be a Plunder Patrol swinging boat ride. So I'm very interested to see what those will bring, mainly because what is Murphy's gimmick?
I don't. Sending ship from Panda Graveyard.
Seriously?
Yeah, they literally just send waters to graveyard to special summon themselves.
What, Murphy?
Murphy.
Yeah, you think you're a mermaid.
Oh yeah.
You think a mermaid again? Jesus.
Opponent.
But yeah, hopefully, depending on this ruling, it depends how the ruling is. Because if the ruling is actually right about how the simulator does it, well, I guess we're fucked.
Oh wait, I'll just go quickly recycling for quick bit.
Yeah, but
Can I use these?
Well, while Ethan does that, because I don't want to move on to the next archetype without him. I was playing Animal Crossing earlier today.
Okay, I just said the example.
Oh, okay.
Look at the rulings. Do you think that makes sense?
Sure.
Yeah, because I know you had.
Yeah. Alright.
Because that's initially what's going on. Okay, moving on to Boojins while
yes.
that's happening.
Yeah, because you made Boojin support happen.
That wasn't my fault, but also I've
you
just
started
realized,
playing Zexa Weapon. When you play Zexa Weapon, you empower all the shitty XYZ decks. So of course Boojin's got support.
I see you haven't noticed that the Boojins all the Boojin card are references.
Yeah, I know what they're referencing to.
One's Utopia, one's fucking Maximilian Pegasus.
Oh, wow, actually, wow. Just noticed that. I thought that.
And then there's.
Wait a minute, that breaks the theming of Boojin. Supposed to be based on ancient. I don't want to talk about this Boojin support. No, the ruined Boojins. I mean, the ruined Boojins when they banned Kaiser Coliseum, but that card deserved it. It had it coming.
I don't want to talk about Boojins anyway. They're shit archetype.
Oh no, they're good when Kaiser Coliseum's legal.
That still doesn't make them good.
Yeah, no, that's how the deck was
Moving on.
meta.
Moving on to something I care about.
Traffic support. Yay.
Yeah, I actually care about this.
The Link 2 is all that matters.
Surprisingly.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this new monster speed.
No, I mean the Link 2 isn't that good,
Yeah,
in my
bullshit.
opinion.
You can set so the new level 4. You can send one set trap. You control to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Unaffected by the effects of whole normal traps. Of course, they're unaffected by
If you're
holes. They're a bunch of holes anyway. Because if you
if you
move
control
the
no
L, they're ho! Oh!
if you control no cards in your spell trap zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one whole normal trap in your graveyard. Set it to your field. Good free Link border.
You hole.
Fuck off.
And then I like the new Link 2. So this Link summon card is unaffected by trap cards. When you activate a whole trap card, when your activate whole normal trap resolves, you can set it face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. That is a harder one per turn though. Fuck my life. Screw my life.
During your end phase, you can target one trap trick monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. My only problem with this Link 2 is it's horribly slow.
Well, you mean
so
Sarah
easy
was horribly slow.
What?
Sarah was horribly slow.
Sarah, the Link 1, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
But
no,
it
it's
still
not.
made them
Special summon
rogue
it.
for a
No,
tiny bit.
When Sarah is on the field, if you special summon it now because of all the special summoning effects of the new trap trick stuff, you can basically special summon a monster, get a free trap trick set, then go into this. As much as I hate this thing, and do things with that. But like again, this is so slow still. Like it's even slower than Sarah.
Actually, you can combo with Sarah.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Yeah, because you go
Okay,
Sarah and then
we got an answer for the ruling. So he says, sure, I don't see why not.
But he's not a judge, so I don't trust him.
You don't know that.
I want
do you?
Judge Cole. I'm pretty sure.
You can judge call.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
can judge call.
I'm pretty sure the judges in this server has the little special role that says they're a judge. We'll keep our eye on that, just in case anyone else responds.
Yeah.
Now we get to talk about Ancient Guardians.
I guess.
Let's talk about the card art first. Which out of the card art, is you just looking at the card arts, which one you're more hyped about?
Card arts for what?
For the
Oh,
Ancient
yeah.
Guardian monsters, of the boss monsters. Because there's only one
I
correct
kinda-
answer.
I really like the snake one, and I know, and you know the implications of why, but I also kind of like the synchro mech thing.
That is the
because
correct
Gundam.
answer. Synchro is the correct answer here.
I mean, Gundam, man.
Yeah, bro, it's so cool. You asked me the Pendulum archetype. Yeah, I'll probably play it because it sounds like... Well, we'll get to the description they gave them, but I personally hoping it will be a high skill level Pendulum deck. Because you asked me, high skill level matches Pendulum very well. Especially with all the new restrictions on the deck.
Yes. So there's no one with a judge role, by the way. They've removed this role, I think.
Yikes. Oh, okay, then we'll just let them have it. We'll keep an eye on the chat. It might, maybe more people come around to it. But yeah, we'll go. And we'll talk about the description for every archetype. Because I mentioned something funny to Ethan while we were commentating the YCC. So,
Yes.
oh, okay, this is gonna be good. Alright, Ancient Guardians unearth powerful new monsters in spring 2021. So is that autumn for us?
For us. Wait, hang on. Hang on. America is in their winter right now. So yes, after our summer.
Okay, so autumn.
Autumn for us, spring for them.
This 60 card booster set introduces 3 brand new strategies along with older cards that enhance them, as in Toon Chaos and Genesis Impactors. 15 cards of the set will also be available as collector's rare, and these will include a mix of new cards and older favourites. So with Toon Chaos and Genesis Impact, How bad was the short prints?
Not too bad, because they mainly short printed the collector's rares.
Oh, of
Like, I
course
got
they did.
nearly everything in that set in spades.
That's good. I might actually look into getting Ancient Guardians, but I need to get a Rider Duelist box first.
But also, you need to wait for them to reveal more cards so you get more interested in whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna get Rider Duelist when I went to locals yesterday. Well, not yesterday, last Thursday. But they literally ran out of everything on Rider Duelist, which is a problem because
Yeah.
I saw no one with the new Dark Lord stuff, even though one of the Dark Lord cards I need are actual commons.
Yeah, like, it's because they wouldn't be holding it for, because it's one of those, it's like my problem with trying to get heavy forwards. No one's Everyone has them, but they don't see any value in them, so they're not gonna hold. They're gonna have them in the binders.
The Ultra though, God's sake.
I know, because I only just got one of heavy forward, and I had to trade for it because
Yep.
I'm not buying another box of access code.
Yep.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the first archetype with the big snake. A new graveyard-based strategy rises to the occasion. Ancient guides will also include hard-to-find older cards to help your graveyard rain with monsters so you can pit them against your opponent. So
Now,
it looks like a snake.
and it also mentions rain.
I'm gonna laugh when it's not reptile type. Because as soon as this description came out, everyone bought out Snake Vein. It's like $17 capping right now.
It's not gonna be that.
I mean, if it is, I would gladly eat my words. If it isn't, I'm gonna laugh and make a video making fun of all you dumbasses.
Yes.
It's gonna make me very happy. I'm gonna make a big show about it. I don't care if people hate me. I'll just say this is very, very amusing.
It is very amusing.
So
Moving on,
anyway,
we have
Yeah.
Pendulum Summon and compose a brand new harmony. Pay close attention to pendulum scales of your monsters and maximize your pendulum summons. Ancient Guardians will also include classic cards for pendulum strategies like Lust Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, Ignis the Prominence, and the Blasting Draco Slayer.
Can you please unlimit Draco Face Off already? Thanks.
That was inaudible.
Draco Face Off, please. Thanks.
Anyway.
Free Draco Face Off, please. Thanks.
Anyway.
So
what I mentioned to Zane, I'm gonna put my thing out there, is like when they say like pay close attention to your pendulum scales, I hope they're doing what I think they're doing. Is that, like, I mentioned this ages ago back in Arc V era, like the start of Arc V era, where I was like, maybe they should put different numbers on each side of the card, and depending on which side of the pendulum scale depends on which, like
that would be actually cool. I remember this discussion.
Yeah.
I remember going, that would be really cool.
Yes, you did agree with me, but then Jamie shat in our faces and was like, "That's stupid."
Yeah, because he's stupid.
Because
Now,
it's
who's
stupid.
playing
There's
Yu-Gi-Oh
like-
now, Jamie? That's right, us.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're the loser.
that's what I hope. That's what I hope they say, but that's what I'm hoping they're doing, because pay closer to the attention to the pendulum scales of your monsters. Like, that's sounds to me like they're doing that ideal. And then when they say maximum, and then the other thing is, you brought up stuff about maximizing the pendulum summons,
Which I'm hoping
which has
means
two
we
ideas.
get multiple pendulum summons.
That, which is something that Zephyrus tried to do it already, and it did work out. It was just that there's no follow-up plays after you second pendulum summon. So, But the other thing we said was, like, does that mean like getting resources fast to do a one big great pendulum summon? So there's a lot of potential depending on what these cards get revealed to be.
Can we also say that, see, in fact, this has the longest blurb, but they're obviously banking on the fact that this is the waifu archetype, therefore it will carry the whole set.
Pretty much. I mean, considering the first card art we got is already waifu bait.
Yeah, but it's also the boss monster, so who cares? Anyway. And finally, the one they obviously care the least about, finally, a new theme with a spin on synchro summoning. So cool, it'll send a chill down your opponent's spine. Look for more information on exactly how it will work in 2021. So the archetype with the coolest card art, they're going, yeah, shove off.
Yeah, but at the same time, they did say that they have a new way of synchro summoning.
I'll keep
And
them up
that's
the
what my
ass.
draw is. Because remember what they did with Draytons? Remember what they did with Draytons? They blew the idea of ritual summoning out of the water. So I'm not banking on anything, but like,
You're banking on them being unions.
fuck off. Why would I want unions?
Well, you mean
I mean, we had
Gemini's?
Union Carrier though, so
What do you mean
the unions are not too bad.
we had Gemini have its day in the sun, and now it's time for unions in 2021. Next thing you know, it will be. Let me look up card types real quick.
Okay, we actually have a release date, fellow. We have the
Next,
29th of April.
it'll be flips next year, and then spirits.
I mean, I don't mind them going back and doing some of the worst card designs and fixing them up, but you know.
And then after that, it'll be tunes, because tunes is the most fucked. Screwed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got the ban list.
We literally predicted everything on the ban list. Let's move on.
What do you mean? There's some stuff that shouldn't be here. For example, where's my Draco face-off? Why isn't it not unlimited?
They unlimited the worst one as well.
I want Draco face-off.
Like
Give me
Draco
Draco
Slayers?
off. Yes, I want Draco face-off. Give it to me.
I still have my what are they the field spell. Whatever that anymore. Anyway, moving on. Now we're going to talk about the YCC.
It was a good event.
Yes, we were very happy with how it turned out.
It won't be
That's kind of one
uploaded for a very long time though, because I'm moving houses tomorrow.
That's annoying. But at the same time, that's not too bad because, like, it gives us time to continually add to the things that we're doing. So, it's fine. But, like, for the most part, the experiment was a success. Zane?
Yeah.
You're not responding.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get confirmation from you. The
Oh,
experiment
well,
was a
sorry, I
success.
was reading stuff. I'm reading applications. Anyway.
Anyway, well, the experiment was a success.
Yeah.
And the format does work. Like, we saw
Infernoids.
some interesting tech.
Infernoids.
Well, that's the only exception to this rule. But at the same time, player herself was like, ban it.
Yeah,
So,
it's Vogue, but yet again, who you see playing Infernoids on Vogue these days? I
and
wanted
we
to keep
ended
it
up-
around. I really did.
I did as well, but at the same time, like, she's not wrong. I like watching Infernoids play, but it's not. She wasn't wrong.
Yeah, I'm just adding stuff to the document for the YCC. We'll make a formal video
About
eventually
the finalized version.
for the going into
And
the
then-
next format. And then it won't be
Yes.
the announcement video. It will just be like, I think that's how we're gonna do it.
The-
We're gonna have the announcement video, announcing it. Then we'll have the actual
then we'll-
tournament itself, and then we end it
And then
with
we'll-
the changes coming out, and we'll just repeat that.
Yeah, and with the changes, we'll also release a public version of the thing, so other people can also run their own versions of it. But the official YCC will still be thing. But you know, we always can let people practice and learn, and hopefully come up with some interesting ideas.
Tokens, please. Guess.
Or even if they want to, they can also report back any problems with the format. Think of it as like an endless live beta that can constantly be updated.
That's great.
So, yeah, that's what's gonna happen with that. Do we want to go over anything in particular?
No, I got Smash.
That's not what I meant, but yeah, let's just move on to Smash then. Okay, let's start off with the news. Sephiroth got added.
Yes,
Sephiroth got
Sephiroth.
added. Yeah, you and your Sephiroth can go away. Will I play this character? Probably not. I
I
mean, I
probably
was like,
will.
I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play Steve, and I was like, nope, never mind. I fucking hate this. Like, it's got combos, but they're so fucking fiddly.
Oh, like everything in the Smash.
Yes, but that's what makes Smash fun. Like, there's less telegraphed attacks and less like, yes, I need to do this now immediately, and my hands can't keep up with some 2D fighters. Like, yes, I'm good at fighting games like that, but at the same time, there's a limit to what I can fucking do.
Yep.
Anyway, you wanted to talk about something Smash related as well, so let's move into
Oh
that because I
yeah.
don't really
Well, first things
I
first.
don't
With
really want.
Sephiroth, he's getting his. Fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, his announcement is actually going to be tomorrow.
Nate,
His proper trailer, or is that 2 days time now? Because I have to obviously upload this same day. Yes, but I have been playing around because I was like, yeah, well, if I'm going to try out Sephiroth, I might as well step out of my comfort zone and play a bunch of other characters, and I actually may have found my new...
main.
I don't want to say main, because I still main Zero Suit Samus, but maybe secondary?
And what is that one?
Well, I need to walk you through my journey.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
first...
mean, I kind of listened in halfway through, but you sure?
So this Friday at my locals, they're going to be doing a big Smash tournament. So it's a 2v2. No, it's a 1v1 on the only Omega form stages.
Fair enough. Mega Storm is probably one of the most
And that's
competitive friendly things.
yeah, that's Big Smash. So I was like, I'm gonna learn a character that's more friendly for Big Smash because I don't think Zero Suit Samus is good for Big Smash. So
I mean, you play her very well, so
yes,
I wouldn't say you wouldn't do well, but at the same time,
I think my Zero Suit works better when there's platforms to work with.
yeah, because you tend to rely on platforms a little. A little.
Yeah.
Not the worst thing, but at the same time, like, for most of our combos, they are better when platforms are around.
Yeah, and then let's see. So I started off by playing Lucario because I wanted to learn a parry character, and it started off okay, and then I just didn't like the fact he felt like a ninja, but somehow worse because his side smashes are crap. You might as well just force palm.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped, and then I moved over to Bowser Jr. of all things.
That's fun to play.
And I was like, yeah, this is actually good. Just, projectile spam, do down B spam, kind of, and then do cart to cover the whole area. And then when I talked about it with some guys, they're like, yeah, well, down B's not even that good. I'm like, oh, fair enough. I'll stop playing Bowser. So then I moved to Lucina, and Lucina felt whack. So I ended up selling on Isabelle.
No, that's fair. She wrecked, like, early on.
And I might play her on the maps that Zersuit isn't very good on, actually. So maybe, like, getting into stuff like Final Destination, I might just play Isabelle.
I mean, she does have some great advantages, and while she isn't a combo-heavy character, she has some nice abilities.
Yeah, all you need to do is just, like, trap, projectile spam by doing jump air, or dash attack. Yeah, I like playing Isabelle. I also should look into getting Smash Online again, so I can play. When is Jack gonna host another tournament?
I was gonna ask that too.
We should ask him right now. He's not doing anything.
Oh wait, is he? Hang on. What is it? I'm pretty sure he's playing Valorant right now. Yes.
Jack.
Hang on. I'm gonna send him a message.
You smelly all cosplayer. When's next Smash Online 20?
Oh, you DDM'd him and you just called him out on the server. I like how we both the same idea as well.
Also,
Like, I'm gonna DM him. You call him out on server.
Did he kick the Me6 spot again?
Yeah, he got fed up with it.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't the fact that I was at level 2. Rank 2.
No, because like what happened was like no one. What does the basic bot actually fucking do outside of the levels thing?
Bragging rights.
Pretty much. And guess who? I mean, because Jack is the king of the server, he needs to be top, of course. But you can't force him to the top, so no one can pass him. So there's no point in having it.
He can eat shit. He can eat poo. I have to watch my language.
It doesn't matter. Like, what's the point? Anyway, we kind of sidetracked a bit. Yeah, don't worry. I've been learning more Smash characters. Don't worry. I do that in my free time a lot now.
Also, another problem that may occur is the fact that I'm not allowed to have my PC. So the PC is not coming with me to the house until I finish unpacking all the boxes. So in other words, I might not be done before the next podcast. So if that happens, I'm going to give Ethan the password to my channel just in case, so he can upload the next Gimmickast episode without me.
Whenever that happens, or we can just skip it, because it'll be like maybe one, depending on how bad the situation is.
Yeah.
Depending on how bad.
He's still there. He's still playing Valorant. What spell?
Well, yeah, because
he's being smelly.
Because that's the main thing he does all the time.
He's being a smell.
Yeah, for once in his. Well, no, here's the thing. Like when I joined the server, he mainly wanted to play Valorant with other people, but guess what? No one was gonna play it. Now everyone's playing, so he's like, ah, yes, I can actually do the thing that I want.
Yeah, because he smells.
Fuck off. Anyway, we ignore this.
Ignore him.
Ignore me.
Ignore me.
I need to be fucking sick before I can do that again.
Ignore me.
Ignore me.
So anyway, I guess we could talk about my day, because I haven't had a very fun day.
No, I didn't think you would.
I had to go for a blood test. And I didn't know you're supposed to tell them what arm you use the least. So I may have told them to do it in my more dominant arm. Because the lady went... Because the lady was like, what arm? I went, oh, why not this arm? And then later, I'm like, oh, this really kind of hurts. My uncle was like, yeah, you're supposed to tell them the arm you're not supposed to use. What arm you use the least. I'm like, ah. Right. So I have to move the mouse around with the arm that hurts.
You idiot.
It's kind of numb.
That's your own fault.
They took 3 vials worth out of my thing.
Wow, holy shit, that's actually... Yeah, no, that's...
It's just so they can check if I'll be A-okay to take this other stronger antibiotics for my acne. But that has some really whack side effects.
Yeah, we're gonna have a stoned Zane.
No. So the main one is the fact it's got to dry me out like a rice cracker. So I'm gonna get dry, itchy eyes, so I can't wear contacts, which I really don't. It's gonna make my nose drier, so I'll be more susceptible to getting nosebleeds. It'll make my lips dry, so I have to use lip balm everywhere.
That's not the
It's gonna make me extremely dehydrated, because it's gonna be taking out all my water effectively.
And you drink a lot of water as it is.
We're already not at the worst part. The worst part is the fact that there's a 1% chance I can get depression. Or very anger moods.
You know what?
He says 1% chance, but upon doing research, there's more than it's more like a 10% chance.
Not the worst thing.
It's double digits!
I mean, here's the thing. I've seen you angry like twice, so like, you're a very happy person. So I think this is unlikely.
Severely depressed. That reminds me, I had a weird dream. I need to talk about that.
Why do we need to talk about your weird dream?
Because you're somehow in there, and it was very weird. I want to talk about it because I think it's kind of funny now.
Okay.
So anyway, another thing of the fact is it will also probably make me suicidal. So very whack. And I'll be on this for probably a year to 2 years.
Right.
That will be a not very fun year to 2 years.
No.
But it's necessary because I have really bad acne. That's why we haven't been doing unpackings. Mainly because, one, I hate my iPad because I then have to kind of like plug it into the computer and then finding the videos is a pain in my ass. 2, I'm poor. And 3, I don't want you to see my terrible acne.
See, I can do unboxing videos because I have a proper camera.
Like, Ethan, have you seen how bad my acne is now?
No, I haven't because I haven't seen a picture
Okay,
of you in
just imagine, like, 4 massive scabs going across my forehead.
Yikes.
Because that's what happened. So pretty much according to the doctor, what's happening with my skin is pretty much my hormones. I'm actually hitting puberty, believe it or not. I'm 20, I'm hitting puberty.
What the fuck?
But yet again, apparently stress delays puberty, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So another thing is, because of that, my puberty is effectively going into hyperdrive.
Oh, no.
So, it's like mixing all these different oils that produce in my body, and then those oils are blocking up the natural oil production gland, which is causing me to have blackheads, whiteheads, and then from there they create cysts, and the cysts are what causes scars on my body, and then from there it makes the big ones that kind of lump, and then they pop, and then kind of blood comes out, and it makes the scabs. That's what I have on my forehead. I'm at stage 4.
You're a walking chemical hazard.
Effectively, yes. So this is gonna scar, unfortunately. But yet again, doctor did say, because I'm very young, there's a chance those scars will heal up, and it'll be very minimal by the time I probably reach 30.
Excellent.
Yay! And also, JP, my uncle JP, he said because I had like some whiteheads growing on my cheeks, and it's kind of scarred, but one of the scars on my cheeks is kind of like a hook. And he says, yeah, that looks good. He thinks that it will attract all the ladies. So I'm definitely gonna lie about it. Like, how do you get that? Yeah, I got it from fighting a crocodile.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it in a knife fight with a 2-year-old. That makes me sound manly and caring about kids.
I don't know how that helps, but whatever.
Yeah, so anyway, let's talk about this weird story, because it involves the one person you always tell me not to mention.
Oh no.
So in my dream, I had this whole, like, thing where I was like, I kept telling you, don't make me your best man at your wedding. And then you're like, Zane, I'm making you my best man at my wedding. And I thought, oh no, this is a nightmare. And then that's only the start of the nightmare, because you're getting married to Pim.
Okay, burn your dreams.
It's really bad. Because Jamie was there and he got drunk.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird. And then I don't know why. And then for some reason I was at the hen party with Pim. It was a weird dream.
Yeah, that's wrong.
But the worst part is the fact you got married to Pim. So
yeah,
that's what I thought I would tell you.
That is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I can't believe you married Pim. This is a great podcast. We're doing gossip. We're just doing like housewife talk now. Oh, did you hear about Sharon down the street? I heard her husband's having a. We turned into housewives.
Your voice cracked at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, I'm going through puberty.
Again.
What do you mean again? You can't go through puberty twice.
Puberty. I remember you distinctly were coming out of puberty, and now you're going back into it.
What do you mean I just came out of puberty? I don't remember going through puberty to begin with.
I do.
What do you remember?
I remember going through my puberty, and I remember everyone else's puberty.
No, you have to
Very fucking
describe.
obvious.
You have to describe my puberty now.
You get, you know how I mentioned the 2 times you got angry?
Oh yeah.
Right, right. There was a good like your puberty didn't last long. You lasted for maybe 6 months. So
Oh
you
yeah.
didn't last that. Your puberty didn't last that long. It was like you noticed.
Who
I
did
mean,
I
you
get
noticed.
angry at?
I can't remember why you were angry. I just remember your face.
Oh yes,
I can't
my
remember.
face.
Like, because it was like the first time I said you angry, you were like you were about to fucking murder everyone. Oh, that's right. I remember. That was fucking design. Let's just ignore that.
Yeah, who did I get angry at in design?
Who do you think?
You.
No, the fat bastard.
I can't remember his name. Jordan.
Uh, Jordan. There we go.
Was it Jordan?
Yeah, it was Jordan. It was Jordan. You got angry at him twice.
No, it was kind of irritating.
I mean, he was mean to you, but at the same time, like, you were going through puberty.
Why do you say that? Like, yeah, but you were going through puberty. It's fine. It's fine. You're going through puberty.
Yeah, I mean, mood swings happen in puberty, man.
You're going through puberty.
No, I finished puberty. I have the deep voice. Now I can be uncharacteristic, like, what's the word?
Oh,
No, don't do that.
well, Sarah said no. Josh said yes.
We both said we're curious, and Lockie has no idea.
No, you misspelled curious. I spelled it properly.
It doesn't matter. The thought still stands.
Thought still stands that I wish we were in the same server as Jack, so we could just drag him in here and interrogate him.
Where's the smash ornament?
Where is it? Where you put it?
Where'd you put your money, you fuck?
Where is it?
We are curious. Sarah is now responding again. I think this is the end of the podcast because we're getting delirious.
Yes, okay, so my channel is going to dormancy after this episode, mainly because we're moving. And if we move, we might not even have internet by the time I get my PC, and I'll be very angry. You know what I did just in preparation?
What?
I pirated Cyberpunk 2077.
Excellent.
I don't even know if it'll run. I just did it.
Oh, Jack responded to me. He said, I don't know. No one knows.
Plan one for next year, please. I want to play.
No one knows.
I want to play the.
No one knows.
I want to play. Don't lie.
Anyway, yes. On the other hand, my channel is going into overdrive.
Yes, please keep doing those retro playsets. I love those videos. I'm actually watching them. Those are probably your best videos. I like watching people play older games.
Yeah, my first episode got 41 views. Like, it went from like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get like 20 views by the end of the month. No, 40 views in a week.
Wait, I need to get a clip appropriate for this situation because Jack said, okay, I'll do it. But I need to get the clip. I'll put it in the chat. Keep explaining.
Yeah, so like, I'm doing 2 Sky Factory episodes this week because I felt like it. Doing the Monster Hunter that I recorded with Lachlan. I got 2 episodes of that for the next 2 weeks, and then I have the Retro Plays, which I have got this week's episode ready and rolling, where I do episode 3 of the Scooby-Doo stuff. Which I also fail a lot in that episode because that one mini game.
Well, that is not what I want to.
What is PS2 era with mini games? What is this?
It's not what I wanted, but I still took it.
What the fuck? You happy now?
That's a good name. It's not even the clip I wanted. I wanted the clip of Moist Squid going, woo!
Fair enough. Oh wait, I got something to add to this. Pog. Pog.
Oh wow, you know Ethan is going in when he says pog.
Pog.
Oh
Pog.
yeah, oh
Pog.
it's
Pog.
yeah
Pog.
baby. Yeah baby. No, don't open up my history. I want to play the yeah baby clip. No.
And this is the end of the episode. I'm Ethan of Stampede Car.
I am a cunt.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll revive his channel with something. I might record those deck list things that I was talking about.
Yay.
If
And
you
don't
can
worry,
send me
when
that
I
folder.
come back, I might do an Amazement deck profile. Maybe.
Maybe, depending on the ruling.
Yes.
Which reminds me. Nope, nothing new. Moving on. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.